Okay, folks, let's see what this one is. We'll see what it turns out to be like. This will be a challenging one, I do think. Going to leave it maybe on 100 for now. See how big it is. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have here a hat I found in a driveway near an op shop, and it's all crunched up. I do think it was where I found it. So we've got this scrunched up hat. Obviously it's not going to be worth anything, I don't think. So I'm just going to put it there. Going to put it up against the... Hang on a sec. What am I going to do with this stupid thing? Going to put it up there. Have it down like that. Maybe push it right up into the corner and enlarge it on the horizontal. Just put the dock feeder onto it, squash it. I do wonder how big we're going to make it. Yeah, looks interesting. Maybe drop it down vertically. Looks a bit shit house. So maybe just a little bit up there. It's going to be a little bit bigger than A4, so we're going to reduce that maybe a little bit. Yeah, the good thing about this black and white is that it's cheaper than colour. In the end, it's much cheaper, and that's come up looking a bit better. Looks a bit boring though. Looks a bit straight up and downy. It looks a bit la-di-da, kind of boring. I do wonder what we're going to do with it, folks. It's a piece of shit. It's not going to be saleable at any op shop. It's not going to be anything like that, folks. I'm going to do something. I don't know what. I'm going to make something of this. This piece of shit. It is a piece of shit, folks. Just face it. Maybe we could do the inside of this. Maybe. Maybe we'll just take a punt on it. And just stick it inside of it in and angle it. It's got bits and pieces breaking off it. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite interesting. It does look kind of minimalist, but we could probably work with it. Maybe enlarge it a bit on the vertical. maybe move it across a bit to there. Move it across a little bit. And we're going to enlarge it on the vertical. So the vertical is going to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I do think we can move it across further and maybe enlarge it a bit less. Looks a bit boring though, folks. Really boring. Don't know what to do with this boring piece, folks. And we're going to move it across quite a lot. Maybe we're going to give it some grayscale because it looks a bit stark with that heavy contrast. So I'm just adding a little, taking some of that contrast out. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot nicer. It looks a lot better. I don't know if it's going to look any good, folks. If it's really going to be that good. That's those two pieces, and we're going to make some negative images and mirror images. So we're going to go here, mirror image, as well as negative, positive. We're going to put mirror, and we're going to also darken the setting. See how we go. Okay, that's come up looking really quite interesting. Maybe we could lighten it. I do think so. Yeah, that looks a bit better. That looks a bit less black. So that's a bit too black, and that's a little bit nicer, the shading. So this is going to be piss that one off. We're going to utilise this one in the image. So that's our second mirror and negative image we're going to put together. Okay, that one there and this one here. Okay, there we have it. That looks really nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.